Right then guys, Sat94 here, and today we are back on the crew too, and what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at the Delorean that was just added literally like less than an hour ago. So we're going to take a look at this one now, and we're going to get straight into a race. If you like the video, then obviously like the video and subscribe. Subscribe definitely if you're new, which most of you will be new. So yeah, let's get into the customization. We go to visual parts first. Hoods, we got 8 HUD options. The first one's just a stock one. Then they give you like a black one. I don't think it's carbon, it looks more like a matte black colour. Could speak properly, it would make sense. And now we've got some vents. It's a bit too many vents in my opinion. I don't see why you'd need 4 HUD pins. It's a bit stupid. And you got that in black as well. And you got some more vents with 4 HUD pins. I honestly don't like the 4 HUD pins. Now this, that's a cool design. Not the black, I'm not a big fan of the black, but we might go with this just for the coolness. We'll just for the coolness. I don't even think that's a word, but what we're going to next is the grill. It looks like just the grill and the lights. Got 21 of these, so I do like how they put the lights on top, the glass on top of that. That's very cool. Fully blacked out front end. That just looked very smart. It's a very smart look there. I might actually go for that because that looks cool, but I don't like it the way they blacked out the front there. That's nice. Got an even bigger splitter. You can wide body it, Jesus. I don't want to wide body it because there's a neon version of this, which I will be showing you how to get in another video. But yeah, there's quite a few bumpers here. I'm not a big fan of all these. I'm gonna go for this one, I think. Not that one. I'm gonna go for this. I just like how that front end looks, to be honest. Blacked out, it's like a murdered out look. Rims, you can either have it in black or the chrome. I left them in the chrome just for now, but I'm definitely going to go with the black because it just looks a bit bad. Does this do anything? It's colouring in the drum brakes, and is it got drum brakes? No. So for the sake of it, we'll stick it in red, why not? Side mirrors, so you can either have them painted or they're usually plastic, but I'd rather have them painted, to be honest, so we'll put them painted. Rear fenders, you can match your wide body if you want. I don't know what the difference is between that and that. Oh, the difference between that and that is you get this side skirt that adds on, which is nice, but I want mine to be like a fairly stock design, so I'm not going to go with them. And we've gone off visual parts for some reason. We shouldn't have done that. Rear wings, there's 6 rear wings. So rear wings are also going to be louvers, which is kind of nice. Not sure how I feel about that. The wings are quite smart, to be honest. It does kind of fit the theme, but for now I'm gonna go with that because it does look like it colours it in as well instead of the black. So I'm gonna go with that to match in the colouring that I'm going around with. So the DeLorean, they're just the simple classic lights, and I'd rather keep the lights, to be honest. If it looked on like a smoke tint, then yes. I do like that as well though, so we might go with that, guys, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's mainly changing exhaust, so if we flick through, we'll have a look at the exhaust, and I honestly like the way that writing was then. That writing there, that's very smart. But what I'm gonna go with is this, because I do like it like this. It's like a more sportier look, so we're gonna go with that. Interior, gull-wing doors. Beautiful. So what does it to stock with? Stock, it's just a grey, so I think we're just going to keep that grey. I'm going to go with this just so I can see what I can change. So we can't change any material insert, so that was basically just a waste of time, but oh well, we've got that. So check if we've done any liveries to start with. Top 100. So there's not going to be many right now, which is fine. See, that's a cool one, but I'm going to keep mine stock for now. The colours that it came in from the start was, you got this, or you got an even lighter grey, which we might actually go for the lighter one just for the sake of it, or you can even have it a blacked out one, which does look pretty stealthy if you in my opinion. But what I want to go, I'm gonna go for the lighter colour grey, just for now. Vanity items, do we want to put some tyres on it? So we put some of these on it, why not? Smokes, we'll put the stars on. Underglows, we don't need an underglow. And window tint, we'll just stick that in black to black it out, match it all up. And the horn, we'll put this one, the only purchased one I've got. So now what we'll do, guys, is go straight into a race, which I'll probably cut to. So yeah, I'll see you at the race. Right then, now we're going to test this out at the Florida trip race. I've already got this car up to 280, it's all gold parts and everything because I've been grinding the... I've been doing street racing, so all I ever do really. Everything else doesn't have gold parts, but street racing does. Yeah, this we've got the car so far. It's got the cool, clean. Just done it like a little bit of modification, not too over the top though, but that's what I like. So let's see how it goes. I love them front lights, they do look sick. I'm gonna test out this, see how it handles against other cars and stuff. They're all on easy, so we should be winning, but I want to just like test out the feeling. So from the start with, it feels like a muscle car kind of thing. It's got a nice sounding engine though. I do like the way that engine sounds. It's very smart. I'm surprised they actually added this into the game. I will be showing you how to get the neon one as well if you're interested in that. Then there'll be another video on that very soon. This video will be coming out first because this is the first car I'm doing. There's also 2 other cars that I've got to be doing. So yeah guys, if you stay tuned to the channel you'll see the rest of them as well. So we're just testing out this now. I don't know how long this track is, hopefully it's not stupidly long. Don't want to be racing for like 10 minutes, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think it's only a 4-minute race, which isn't too bad. Gives you a chance to like, you know, feel how the car is and see how it sounds and stuff. It's one of them. It's a good car. I'm surprised they've got the licensing to get this in the game. No, GTA's got a Delorean, but them's not licensed. There's not many other games that actually like put the DeLorean in the game. It's such a cool car, so iconic. Starting Back to the Future, the film was, which is obviously a good film. I would definitely recommend watching that film as well. Didn't turn that corner properly, straight into the barrier. It's nice though. It does feel very good to drive. Obviously it's no supercar and it's not going to compete with the Lamborghinis that literally run the competition when it comes to street racing, but if you want a cool classic to actually be racing in, then this is one to go for. And clearly fucked up the front end of that, but oh well. I do appreciate Ivory Tower for getting this into the game. It's such a cool addition to the crew too. But yeah, the way it feels is very nice. I don't think I've done this track too often. Should really try and get an ace when I do these, but then you really would see how slow it is. But it still shows how good it is. I want to see how this would compare to the other one, and I've got to see how the Beetle compares to the other Beetle, because I've got that one as well now, which is good. They could have done what they've done with the Beetle with this, where they put it for the crew credits and then they decide to put it for sale later on for like 300. Which is nice. Crashed into the wall. But this was like nearly 400k for this car, which I think it's totally worth the money. And you can get 400 grand in the space less than an hour. So it's definitely worth picking up. I'd grind for it if you don't have the money. It's a definite pickup in my opinion, but I'm going to be biased because I've watched the Back to the Future film and I just love the car from that. Jesus, going all the way off the track there. But yeah, the way they've done the mods and stuff, the modifications to the car, I really do appreciate that. There is some very tasteful mods. I didn't think any of them were like that don't belong on the car. I mean, they all look cool on the car, and you could definitely see them all being done in real life. So I really do feel like they belong, which is good. The crew to manage to do like modifications good. Like they do obviously copy parts off other cars and put them onto new cars, but that's all cool, but in my opinion, more customization the better. I mean, the whole glass across the lights is just cool in my opinion. Coming up to the finish now. It's honestly not a bad car. Because it's old you think, oh yeah, it might handle bad, but no, it's actually decent. Definitely recommend this car. So yeah guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the Delorean and I'm out. Peace.